Hi, I'm Ray Novak, N9JA with Icom America.
And I'm George Thomas, W5JDX with Amateur Logic and Ham College.
George, today we're kind of doing a review of an older radio that's been enhanced a bit.
Enhanced quite a bit, in my opinion.
Okay.
I mean, same features, really.
Completely the same features, but the body's exactly the same, the microphone's exactly the same, the microphone plugs into the body or the head. I mean, the 2730 is the basic 2730.
Mm-hmm.
But the one that we're looking at is what I call the 2730 Blackout.
And, boy, what a nice looking radio, man. Everybody who I've shared this with, we had this radio recently on an episode of Ham College. Everybody loved it.
And to me, it's just sexy. The color scheme on it makes it look a lot nicer. Looks like it blends in better with a lot of today's vehicles.
Yeah, it's very easy to read. You know how I am about the color screens, Ray?
No, I don't.
Yeah. Back to, I've got an IC-2730
Right.
that I really admire the color screen on it. First radio I ever had with a color screen. And it's just, those are really nice.
Well, then I want to get more of your money with the 5200.
You know,
Because that is a gorgeous radio. But looking at this one, it was a lot of debating going on when I said it was a color display.
well, yeah, there are colors on it. I mean, the numbers, well, that's black and white, and a very attractive black and white. But there are, 3 colors in there? Because I've seen a red in there at some point.
You have. I was looking to see if the squelch would open up, but let me go over here to...
There you go. Now, in my book, that's a color display.
3 colors, red, white, and blue.
Yep. Great looking radio. I mean, this is another one of those. The thing I really like about this, other than the display naturally catches your eye, this is a very attractive radio, but is the fact that you've got controls for each side separately.
Yes, sir.
And you don't have to guess as to which one is selected. When you go to turn the volume, you got a volume knob for each one. When you go to turn the VFO or the dial, you've got one for each side, so there's no guesswork. Very easy to operate while you're driving, and then you just know where you are. Squelch as well. So that, I'm going to say kudos, because on a radio this size, you don't always have that.
That's true. And then the microphone plugs into it.
Yes. Oh, into the head, so you don't have to stretch the cable out, run into the body that maybe you mounted under your seat.
I'm shaking my head, George. Stretching out the cable. I mean, the flexibility that we have with today's radios.
Yes.
And all the various mounting solutions. I mean, tell me, what connector is that?
That's an RJ45.
Okay. That connector's on how many different cables that you've got in this building?
I wouldn't want to venture a guess, maybe at least 50, maybe 100.
Okay. Any of those have a receptacle like that?
Yes.
You don't have to stretch this. Just take one of those 50 cables, plug one end in here,
And it
plug
just
this
works.
in the other one, and it just works.
Yep.
I mean, it's unbelievable the amount of emails, phone calls, and things like that we get. I got a funny look from you when you were setting it up. You're like, well, do I need to mount the head on the body of the radio?
Yes, I looked at the rear of the display here, and then I looked at the face of the radio, and they don't match up. But now if you go look in my vehicles, I've got several radios in vehicles. None of them or on the body. Every one of them, I've taken the display, mounted it separately.
Yes.
Uh,
Where I could understand 20 years ago the need to include all the mounting brackets to a radio,
mhm.
because that was the only mounting solutions that you had available, it just blows my mind, because there are so many different avenues to buy different type of mounts.
Yes.
I've got one in my truck that I think I've got $40 invested. It snaps onto my console, and then that was like $20, and then another $20 for a magnet that I then put on the back of this, a metal plate, and it just stays there.
Yeah. I'm a big proponent of the Panavice mounts. I love those.
That's real old school there, George.
Well, I guess it is, but hey.
The thing is, with this radio as well as the 5100, there are so many I call it smart device mounting solutions, because it could either be for an iPhone, it could be for an Android device, it could be for a tablet. There's so many different things. I got into my son-in-law's pickup truck, and one of the top advertisers on social media has a panel that you bolt in on the top of the dash. And then it has extended arms for his phone, their tablet, his wife's phone.
Those are all old radios, huh?
Those will hold radios. So, I mean, there's no such thing as free brackets. They're included. You're paying for them somewhere.
Do you want to pay for them now, or would
do you want
rather
to
decide
pay
if you want it?
Yeah, you want to increase the cost of the radio for the brackets that we manufacture. One size does not fit all in today's vehicles.
No.
So, very simple to look at where you're going to put it in your vehicle. I've seen I've seen a couple of 5100s where the head was mounted where the sunglass holder was in the top, and you flip it shut, you open it, it comes down, it's right there. No sense in increasing the cost by putting brackets that will sit in the box.
Yeah.
And I know in my pickup truck, I've got 2 different areas where I can mount radios that they're secure in a box. That all I do is I take the body of the radio, put in it, and it's secure in all different directions, because it's in a box that has a lid that goes over the top of it.
Yeah. Well, you know, I drive a Nissan Frontier, a smaller truck. There's no place to mount a radio in there. So I just made my own bracket, and the radio is behind the dashboard, just right under it. I can reach under and get to the SD card and the connectors. But, you know, I couldn't have bought a bracket that would do that.
I saw a dealer at Huntsville that 3D printed his own brackets that snap in the front here and connect to the radio.
Okay.
I think he was selling it for $39.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, you go to any big hamfest now, you're going to run across a table there that's got every kind of mount you could think about.
Yeah. I saw a friend of mine on social media did a 3D print in honor of the anniversary of the movie Jaws.
Yeah.
I'm like, hams are 3D printing anything nowadays.
Well, yeah. You know, my theory on all of that, I have not gotten into 3D printers yet. And the secret is, what you need is a buddy with the 3D printer, because he needs an excuse to melt some filament.
There you go.
So Tommy does all my 3D prints.
Ah, there you go.
But yeah, and you can probably look on Thingiverse or somewhere and find just about anything you want. Somebody's already sat down, done all the measurements, planned it out. Just 3D print it.
There you go.
So why don't we look at the radio?
Well, again, George, physically, electronically, there's really nothing different between this and a 2730 with the amber display.
It's all visual.
It's all visual.
That's
For
right.
all of those that are watching this, that tells me all the time, well, if you just put a color display on that 5100, or if you just put a color display on that 7100, put a color display on a 2730.
I mean, that's a huge. I mean, it's the same radio, but
Yeah.
that's like
Aesthetically, it looks
gigantic
like it's a
jump.
brand new radio.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. Takes it to the next level.
But when I saw it at the Tokyo Ham Fair, I was so excited about it. I'm like, hey, this is what people have been asking for.
Yep.
Renew a radio. We did it.
And nailed it.
And the nice thing about it, a video was done on how to use this radio to talk to the ISS,
Yeah.
and also satellite operation. So it's a full duplex radio, so you can transmit on one band and receive on the other.
You know, there was a video. It wasn't on the Black Edition.
Nope.
But there was a video with these three guys talking about the 2730. Oh, a couple of years back, maybe.
Okay. Oh, you
I
meaning
think you were
you,
one of
Tommy?
those.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes. So, George, sorry to disappoint you with such a short video on what is deemed as a new radio.
I'm not disappointed. I mean, just one glance, that's all you need to say.
Seeing that we did a shootout between the 2720 and the 2730, we don't need to rehash that again. Two reasons. One is I don't have a 2720 anymore.
Yeah.
It was replaced by the 2730.
Yeah.
And really, functionality, the 2730A for the amber or the B for the blackout, they're the same functionality. So thank you for your time, George.
You know, I'm glad to get hands-on and eyes-on and have a look at it. Wow, that's fantastic. Same rig, but somehow it just took the class up a few notches.
There you go. I like the sound of that.
7.3.
73.